Okay, just had the Fed announcement 45 minutes ago. Rates are left unchanged in the US. And here we have what looks like a bottoming pattern in the daily chart, weekly on the right. So there's a key level 78. We've been talking about level 78 for quite some time. Looks as if we're holding, and we could possibly start to make our way back up now because the confidence is in the market, and at the moment looking to see if the markets will sell off here. Because if they did give us a topping tail up here, that would be a very nice double top drop. We've got 60 minutes for the equity markets in the US close, so unfortunately I can't give you the finite close for this, but let's just look at where the forex markets are, because they are pretty much slowed right up now. Oil saw some volume coming in, made a very slight lower move, and then bang, we closed 87.30. This is a good stopping bar, and if you look at the fibs level, we have closed above the fib zone. On the face of it, this looks, we've come off low RSI, and because of the strength of the equity markets, I would expect this to start to move back to the upside. We had good new home sales today as well in the US. So although the UK data was weak, this US data is looking strong. This is my trade in cocoa, still running up very nicely. Obviously very high RSI, potential very hesitant doji up there, so got to be careful with this one, but I managed to stop and lock in profit. Wheat trade storming away, we're above $8.50 now, so very pleased with that one. And because oil is doing well, I did a scan of stocks today and took a break of 2076 in PTEN. Closed below this trend line, but we've engulfed a lot of action up here. We're still not closed yet, don't forget, we've got another 55 minutes of the market yet. It'd be nice to have a slightly higher close. Obviously if it closes right down here, then I'm going to need to be cautious. If you're not in this, I would stay aside, but I like the higher lows, I like the hammer on the 50 MA, and it's got right up to 2150 plus today, and interested to see where it can close on the back. It's an oil stock, with oil holding up at 87.5, so 3 weeks, this will be the third week of buying, so I think this could ultimately try and get up to 26. Let's just take it one step at a time. This is HL, which we looked at in the room this morning when we did a scan. We loved the hammer, the extreme RSI, and this is up from a break of 8.4 to currently just touching 9, and we're off to 50% fibs on the weekly, so like this a lot. You could, on the back of strong gold, if we close up here, a pullback to 8.8 will be a good place to get in, but the risk reward ratio is then going to be very limited unless you are looking to get right back up to 11.5, which could be the case. This is ACI. Now I had a hammer on the 50 MA here, but nice buyer's bar so far. I've got to watch what the close is. But tomorrow, if that closes up here in 50 minutes, you're going to pull back to 32.83. I think we could get up to 36.5 plus in ACI. It's a coal stock, and I've done a lot of research in the sector, in the UK and the US, and this is a good stock. With oil possibly having put in a reversal, it's also very good. This is the kind of time I would look at oil stocks and gold stocks. And that's how I like to place. Just keeping a check on my New Zealand US. This is looking good. On the weekly, we are just trying to break above last week's open. Prefer a higher close than that, but that'll do me. Also, you've got a potential reversal in the US dollar, so I'll manage my stop in this one. Got in here on the hammer off the 50 MA to manage my stop and see if we can still break out. CAD yen, obviously with the oil moving up and the yen weak today, this has moved up. This is a 50 MA break. I'm not going to take this yet. It is off this trend line, but I want that weekly to get above 83.70 before I look at evaluate whether that is worth a trade. On the face of it, that much resistance up there, that probably isn't. That's the CAD yen. Euro US just hanging in there, just. with a lot of resistance up here, but keep the stop 2 bars back at 135.60 and see if that can break out tomorrow. But I'm just cautious based on the dollar daily, but very happy just to keep my stop back to give it some room to see if we can break out. Traded this in the 60-minute today, got stopped out for break even, but we've engulfed the last 2 days action here, but I wouldn't get in here. We're getting high RSI, and we've got the possibility to get up to 115, but I would just stay out. The opportunity to get in was back down here. I'm still swing short on the back of this reversal bar up here. We are getting trapped in a wedge situation, but the fact we close up here 158.90 above this line I've got here is crucial. I think we're probably marginally above the 50% of this drop, or maybe just at 50%. I'm still going to stay swing short, keep my stop up here. Actually, I will get my stop down to break even, which is there, and happy to get stopped out if that's going to break up there on the basis that this could be a stopping bar. It was a higher low today, so what I don't want to do is give money away unnecessarily, so I will get the stop to break even. So if that gets it through 59.57 tomorrow, I'm stopped out on my swing short, and then I would stand aside and see if we get a breakout up here. But I suspect the RSI is going to be too high for me to get in if we break up here. So look on the weekly, however, if we close down here on the weekly, this is a potential head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, and the neckline is down here. So if we get a strong dollar and the pounds can't hold 156.67 in the weekly, or 157.35, I'll hang on to my short and see if we can get down to these lows. So no new entries in the Forex at all, which is unusual, been quite a few entries recently. Like gold and oil stocks, trends on the oil are now looking very, very good. Okay, hope that helps, and email me any questions and I'll talk to you soon.